Bhutan, the hidden gem of the Himalayas. I have studied in this country from 1999 to 2002, and also my honeymoon in 2018 was to Bhutan. Bhutan has a special place for me. I've traveled across the globe, but this is the most beautiful country with unique and vibrant culture that I've seen. Ladies and gentlemen, the topic of my presentation is Bhutan culture. I'm Dijo George, USF EMBA 2023-2025 batch. Welcome to my presentation. Before diving deep into the cultural elements, let's look at some unique facts of Bhutan. Bhutan shares its borders with two countries, India and China. Bhutan is called the land of thunder dragons, and it is the only country in the world that is carbon negative. It means Bhutan absorbs more carbon dioxide than it emits. The reason being 75% of Bhutan is covered by forest, and the constitution of Bhutan mandates 60% to be completely covered by forest. If you travel across Bhutan, you would see an interesting fact that there is no traffic lights in the country. Tobacco is completely banned. Coming to the people of Bhutan, 75% of Bhutanese are Buddhist, and they speak the language Dzongkha. Comparing the size of Bhutan, Bhutan would just come maybe the half of one single state of US, that is Indiana. Bhutan focuses on gross national happiness, which is definitely reflected in every policy that Bhutan takes. The education and healthcare is completely free for its citizens. Let's look into the flag and anthem of Bhutan. Bhutan's flag is divided diagonally into two. The upper field is yellow, representing the secular authority of the king, while the lower field is orange, symbolizing Buddhism. The white dragon, known as the Druk, runs diagonally across the flag. It symbolizes purity and loyalty of the country's people. Coming to the national anthem, that is the Thunder Dragon Kingdom. It praises the kingdom of Bhutan, its king, and the teachings of Buddhism. Animal, the national animal, it's takin. It's a unique and rare animal of the Himalayas. To compare it, it would be maybe a mix of a goat and an antelope. The takin symbolizes the uniqueness and resilience of Bhutan. The national flower of Bhutan is blue poppy. It represents the unspoiled natural beauty of Bhutan. Popular dishes, I love it. There are 4 dishes that I would definitely recommend. One is emadasi. It is often considered as the national dish. It is spicy stew made of chilies and local cheese. The second one is suja. It is a Bhutanese butter tea. It has a unique taste and usually consumed in colder regions. Ara. It's a traditional alcohol beverage made of rice, maize, millet, or wheat. It's often distilled at home. And the last one, but not the least, which I love the most, is the momos. Dumplings filled with meat or vegetables is what momos is. Definitely try to experience this if you travel to Bhutan. Couple of landmarks which I would highlight. The first one is the Tiger's Nest Monastery. It is a sacred Buddhist site, and it takes almost 3 to 4 hours. In 2018, when I climbed this historic place, it took me almost 4 hours to reach the monastery. The other landmark is the Buddha statue. It's a massive statue in the capital of Bhutan, that is Thimphu. It symbolizes peace and prosperity. The height of the Buddha statue is almost like 54 meters. The next landmark which I'll definitely recommend is the Punakha Dzong. It serves as the administrative center and the religious hub. Now, let's go to the main part of the presentation. That is the customs and traditions that you need to be mindful if you travel to Bhutan. And you must travel, it's a must visit place of the world. Respect for the monarchy. Bhutan was a complete monarchy from 1907 to 2008. Starting 2008, it transitioned to a constitutional monarchy where the king experiences limited powers. But the citizens bow in front of their monarchy as a symbol of respect and humility with their hands folded. The dress code. Men typically wear a dress that's called go, and the women wear the dress called kira. If you travel as a foreigner to the country, it is not mandatory for the foreigners to wear their traditional dress. Coming to the dress style, it's respectful to dress modestly, especially in formal settings or visiting the religious sites. The next one is religion. Like said, 75% of the country is Buddhist. Everywhere you travel, you would see the Buddhist flags, the monasteries all across Bhutan. Show respect when you go into the traditional religious places. Remove your shoes. And if you happen to walk on the chotans or the stupas, try walking on the clockwise direction and refrain from touching the religious objects in these religious places. Greetings and hospitalities. When Bhutanese meet, or when you meet, one of the words that you would commonly hear is Kuzangpo, which means good health to you. First meeting is typically they bow down a bit. Handshakes are common, but it should be gentle. Bhutanese are well known for their hospitality, and if you happen to visit their home, small gifts are definitely recommended when you visit the homes of Bhutanese. Public behavior and photography. Hugging and kissing are not common in Bhutan. Okay, in case of photography, always ask permissions before take photos in Bhutan. Business ethics, language, and communication. Very important. Punctuality is important in Bhutan, and it's common to exchange business cards. Meetings often begin with tea, and it's important to take time to take these social aspects before discussing or jumping into business matters. The language and communication, like I said, Bhutan's language is Dzongkha, but English is widely spoken. Everyone understands and are able to speak in English, especially in the professional settings. Be polite and patient in conversations and avoid raising your voice. Environmental aspect. Bhutan is 75% covered by forest. Be mindful of the environment. Avoid littering. Follow local guidelines and waste management in this country. This is very important. Respect of hierarchy and authority. Bhutanese workplaces often have a clear hierarchy structure. Showing respect to senior staff and elders is important. Address superiors with their titles. This is important to Bhutanese. Decisions may take longer due to consultations within the hierarchy. Be patient and understand the process. Quick summary. Aspect 1 is the cultural artifacts. Facts on Bhutan, flag and anthem, the national animal, the national flower, popular dishes, key landmarks. The second aspect that we discussed is the customs and traditions that we need to be mindful. Respect for the monarchy, the dress code, the religion, greetings and hospitality, the public behavior, business ethics, the language and communication, photography, environmental respect, and finally, respect the hierarchy. Bhutan is a unique and a must-go country. Thank you for listening to my presentation. A short note, the picture that you see is my class picture of Bhutan of 1999. Thank you so much. Have a good day.